I want to introduce. David, if you go to the bathroom, we can see it.
I'm not going to the bathroom.
Smells like somebody already has.
No, it does not.
It doesn't.
Do I smell bad? Mm-mm. Hi, everyone. We're live.
We are not.
Oh, no, we definitely are. Hello, Lisa, and good morning, Tara from Douglasville, Pennsylvania. Sarah Hicks is here and Kay Chambers. Good morning from Bartow, Florida. Good morning from Norfolk, Virginia. Tell us where you are tuning in from. Put this up, you guys. Sorry about that. Good morning from Chapin, South Carolina. There's Dave in the background.
Guess what we're wearing?
The same clothes as yesterday. We have to.
We'll be in these for the next 3 days.
Hi guys from Oil City, Pennsylvania. Oil City, Pennsylvania. Elk City, Oklahoma. Austin in the house. Aubrey, Texas. Sacramento, California. Arkansas and Loganville, Georgia. And Kentucky. And Visalia, California. And Ohio. Goodness, and Nebraska.
They must have known I was going to be here.
They must have known. Good morning from Canada. We're so glad you're here. Canada visited us for the first time yesterday. She did. She back. She back. Oh my
Didn't offend you
gosh.
yesterday. We can do it today.
Oh, there's no possible way we didn't offend them yesterday. And I can't wait to tell my friend here, my little friend here, what you did, Mr. Radke. You have quite the glare on your face. That's because, I know, that's because I've gotten the camera turned a little bit because I wanted to introduce our special guest. We have a special guest today. So now I'm going to turn the camera, but David, I don't. It's Annette! Okay.
I'm just mama.
This is my mama.
Mama.
You know, David, I told you, I said, you ought to stay in the room. I didn't literally mean like a toddler in the back seat. All up.
Are we almost there? Are we almost there?
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet? I didn't mean that. But anyway, guys, sometimes if you're catching us this morning and you do not know what in the world you're watching, I feel you. Okay. So David and I, we do a little morning show every morning called Rise Radke. We do it at 9-ish Central Standard Time. But normally we do it on our family membership page. And we're going to tell you more about that because this week we are going live and doing our Rise Radke on our public page. So there's lots of y'all watching, but that's not normally the case. And
Well, there's
we
still a lot in the family.
No, I know, but I'm saying it's not open to the world or anything. But you could be a part of our family if you want to join with a membership. It's just $8.99 a month. We would love to have you. We are closing that, however. We are closing that family membership tomorrow. And so I really want you guys to be a part. We'll be here today, we'll be here tomorrow, and then we'll close it tomorrow afternoon. So,
And why are we doing that?
because we've got a lot of things coming up and we can't have people trickling in. We got to cut it off and
You know, like
move
when the
on.
holidays come, you got to get your house
In order.
for-
That's when God comes, not Christmas, David.
Well, you know, you got to get it decorated. You got to get it ready for the holidays and stuff. So
True.
We've got lots of cool stuff for the family during the holidays. So
True. You're building that up a lot and putting a lot of pressure on me. Just want to tell you that. So sometimes on the families can tell you, family membership people can tell you that sometimes on Thursday we have family members. Not always, but we try to occasionally throw in one of my family members. They make for great entertainment, but none more so
then the high priestess.
than the high priestess.
I don't know where you get that.
Annette. Annette is here. As in the woman who once told me, Melissa, I don't know what did you say at that door that time when I came back and got my shampoo? I don't know whether you want to. What she said. Remember, we were at my house in Nashville and you took my shampoo and took it out of my shower and took it to your room to use. So then I didn't have anything to use. So I walked naked across the house.
Well, that's an everyday occurrence.
I walked naked across the house and beat on the guest room door and said, she opened it up and said, I need my shampoo. And my mother opened the door and went, I don't know whether you're trying to kill me or eat me.
Okay, well.
That's what she said.
And you wonder if you talk loud.
Am I talking on right now?
Yeah, you come right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Mom's
And
here.
Mom deaf.
You're not deaf. Love Miss Annette. Oh, God.
Oh, wow,
Stop with it.
right.
I feel like I should step out and give you
No,
some
you're going to
alone
sit
time.
right there. So, Annette's
What do
looking
you like
fancy
it,
this
Mom?
morning. I know. I told her you don't have to dress up. She did her hair. She did her makeup. She did all the things. David and I are in the same clothes as yesterday because the Astros won last night. So now we got to keep these clothes on all day again.
And tomorrow.
And maybe that's what you were smelling.
And
It
Saturday
could
and
be.
Sunday.
Yeah, we literally will be wearing these. If they keep winning, we're wearing them every single day. Does it smell?
Well, I don't know.
Well, get up in that.
I don't want to get up in that.
Can you please? Get up in this.
And what are you going to do about it if I say, yeah, it reeks?
I don't know.
Okay,
You
then
ain't gonna
put
do
your
nothing
arm
'cause you're
down.
just wearing the shirt.
As y'all can tell, my mom and I are very different from each other. For instance, I'm not sitting on a pillow, and she's having to. That's how small she is. But so is my dad. Where did I get my broadness?
That postman was a strapping young man.
Mother, where did I get it?
I don't know. My mother's people, I guess.
Oh my gosh. I am loving the natural hair, Mama.
I'm not.
That's not true.
You
I-
make me feel like a natural.
David, stop. I am the one that told my mother, talked her into going gray. And there was no better time for her to go gray and let it grow out than quarantine. And she has, except for turn around. This very tail ends has still got a little bit of color on it, not much. She got in her little messy bun today. And I am loving it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you can't sit there quiet. Now, you've got attitude, and you know it. So you need to talk like you do in real life.
Okay, you stink.
I do not.
You stink of...
I do not. People are saying it looks great. People pay for gray hair. It's the truth. Now, if you let your hair go gray, you can literally go to the store, to the beauty shop, and like she showed me, she opened a book the other day, and there's a million. I'm not kidding you. Like probably 15 different types of gray. So once you let it go gray, if you want it brighter or more vibrant or with a sparkle, then there's a million things you can do and put color on gray. It's crazy. I'd go gray if it wasn't so expensive. I would think gray was the least expensive.
She might be young or something.
Oh, she may be young.
Yeah, she'd have to make it, yeah.
You don't have to make it.
No, mine's natural.
She's been working on that for a long time.
Watch your mouth over there.
She is beautiful.
Y'all are so sweet.
She is beautiful. She just has a lot more sass to her. And I have noticed that whenever she's on camera, she just clams up. But when she's in real life, she's non-clamming.
Well, you do this every day, and you're used to it, but I'm not used to it.
But then you put Melba, who in real life is a bit clammy, in front of a camera, she unclams.
Well, there you go. Get her.
Well, I want her eventually, but she works. You didn't have a lot going on.
Actually, I had nothing.
So, you are both beautiful and sassy. Hi, everybody. See, they're saying sass it up, Annette.
Okay.
Oh, Carl.
I promised to sass.
Okay, so my mom is joining us today, and sometimes we do this on Rise Radke on Thursdays. I'll have a family member join us, not always, but sometimes. And I'm actually going to be introducing a new thing that we are going to start doing on Thursdays, and I'm very excited about it. And I want to introduce it to you now. And if you get excited about it, but you're not part of the family membership, don't get excited because you're not going to see it, okay? You're just going to wish you could see it. But you can if you become a member of the family. So we have some of our family members on here right now talking about how great it is and how wonderful and giving you the link. And so that's great. Thanks so much, you guys.
Where's the link?
Oh, and there's a link above if you'd like to join. But one of the things that I think that I want to do on Thursdays is called Thursday Things. I am a sucker for a girlfriend or a television show. What are you doing?
It was just driving me nuts.
A girlfriend or a television show or my mother or my cousins or whatever, when they tell me about things they've tried and loved. Okay? So the other day, we were at Granny's house and Meredith was telling me about something she ordered off of Amazon that she absolutely loved. Have y'all tried it? So I ordered it. I love it. And I'm going to tell you about it in a couple of weeks on what I call Thursday Things. But it doesn't have to be hair products. It doesn't just have to be beauty products. It can be new recipes we tried. It can be a new television show that we're into, a new song we heard. But it's called Thursday Things, where I and David or my family members bring to you things that we love. Maybe a shop that we shop at that we just can't get enough of. And so I asked my mom this morning, do you have a Thursday thing? And what did you say?
I have a lot of them because the longer you live, the more you get to where you have certain things that, you know, you gotta have.
Require.
Right. And I can name you all day long.
Samantha Olson just said, I thought we were doing green button Thursdays. And what she means by that is, sometimes on Thursdays, we'll let the family members press the green button, which means they want to come on and join the live. And we have actually done that with 2 different family members. And that's always fun too. So we're going to incorporate that some. It's just that Facebook has got a couple of little kinks that we're trying to work out there. So why are you doing that?
What'd I do?
Breathing me in.
Oh, I don't mean to breathe you in.
You're turning like this and going,
I did not. My nose is
I know, but-
stopped
Figure
up.
out what that aroma is.
is it my breath? I'm fasting.
That's
Can you
prob-
smell my breath?
Yes, I can.
No, I'm saying, will you? Come
I already have.
But you
And it
don't
wasn't
know.
a good thing.
smell my hair.
No, it smells good. A lot better than your breath.
Well, I can't help it. I'm intermittent fasting.
That's okay. I get it. You might want a mint.
I can't have one. It'll break my fast.
Hey, shout out to Tara who paused rewatching the Radkes. She was watching me take care of my meat.
If you are still watching, quit watching the Radkes. Quit watching it. There is better stuff. Hi, Renee and Catherine. So glad that you guys jumped on. Good morning, Miss Annette. Mel, where is your red cup? I don't know. I do not know. I asked my daughter to clean the kitchen last night. I ain't seen my cup since. I'm assuming she put my Yeti cup in the dishwasher. As you guys know, from yesterday, Remy got in bad trouble yesterday on the way to school. And
Why?
see, you don't know because you don't ever watch me. Do you even know I have a Facebook page?
Yes, I do.
Do you know I have a podcast?
I want to know what Remy got
What's
in
my
trouble
podcast called?
for. I don't know. The Radkes?
That was my show. What was my TV show called?
The Radkes.
What network was it on?
USA.
Very good. You only know that because you were in it. What's my podcast called?
I don't know.
Does she know your book?
What's my book called?
Eat cake, be brave.
Oh.
What was your favorite chapter?
All the ones about me, of course.
My mom is cute. She's also tiny. I'm having to crouch down. Yesterday, Remy was a toot on the way to school, and I told her that she had a heart issue, as you guys might well remember. And remember that I told you that she was texting me? Okay? So let me just give you the text thread that went between Remy and I. So this was between on her girlfriend's phone. Remy doesn't have a phone. So I know this girlfriend went home and probably was like, dang. This is what Remy said over and over on the phone. Look, I'm sorry I shouldn't have acted the way I did. I was disrespectful, but you shouldn't have said that I have a heart problem just because I didn't want to give your phone back to Rocco. Please forgive me for the way I acted. Then she texted back. You better text back. Then she texted back. I know you're reading this. Then she texted back. Answer, you are on your phone constantly. And so I wrote back. I did read this, Remy, but I was so disappointed in how you behaved that I needed time to think about my reply. So here is my reply. I'd like to give you 2 life lessons. Number 1, Never apologize to me over text. It's insincere. Never apologize to anyone over text if you can help it. If you are truly sorry for your actions, show that to people by looking them in the eye. I hope that you'll think on this and decide whether you want to talk face to face about this with me when you get home. Number 2, just know there will still be consequences for your actions. There always are in life. There are always consequences for choices that we make. Sometimes the consequences of doing a good thing or a brave thing is that we get awarded or a job promotion or an honor of some kind. But bad choices, they always result in consequences, and those are never fun. And she wrote back, I will talk to you face to face. I'm sorry. I'm texting during class. Are you going to give me a lot of chores? And finally, I just wrote back, I will not be discussing or texting about this anymore. Have a good day. And so, how did I do? Just know, P.S., she's going to tell me I was too harsh. She's going to tell me I was too harsh. How did I do?
I thought you did very well, to tell you the truth. But I can't imagine Remy doing anything like that. Except she's a teenager, and you know teenagers.
I do.
You can always tell a teenager, but you can't tell them much.
Now that is a mama quote. You can always tell a teen. Tell them again, Mom.
You can always tell a teenager, but you can't tell them much.
That's very good.
That shirt will be in the store this afternoon.
That shirt will be in the store.
Actually, the original statement was about a preacher. You can always tell a preacher, but you can't tell him much.
You can always tell a preacher when they walk in a restaurant with their big hair and wide hips.
Okay, that would resemble.
I'm not a preacher. Are you saying I'm built like a preacher?
Kindly.
Mother!
I'm just teasing.
Anyway, Remy came home yesterday and she waited until Rocco had walked out of the room. And she said, can I talk to you for a minute? And I said, of course. And she sat down in front of me and looked me straight in the eye. And she said, I'm very sorry for how I acted. And I know that what I did was wrong. And I know that I was being rude to my brother. And you saw that. And I just wanted to tell you that I'm sorry. And she looked me right in the eye and she apologized. And she said, do you forgive me? And I said, get on your knees. I was sitting on the couch. I said, get on your knees. Right in front of me. She got on her knees. And I pulled her up in close to me and hugged her. And I said, of course I forgive you. It was never even a question whether or not I forgive. I forgave you the moment you did it. I forgave you when you texted me. But you still have to learn to talk to people face to face. People that you hurt want to know. They want to see your eyes. And yes, she apologized to her brother as well. And then...
What did he do? He held her close?
No. In a chokehold.
But he forgives like that.
He says, okay.
Okay. He's so sweet.
It's okay. But
They're both adorable.
But she did chores until the cows came home. And considering what, stop doing that. Stop doing that.
I know you know that one.
David is sitting over there. Show them what he's doing.
I think he was doing this, but I don't know what he was
That
doing.
means share. Tell him to share. Tell him to share.
Well, we've been on here like 15 minutes and you
How do
haven't
you know that's telling them to share?
Because he does it to me all the time.
What's that mean, David?
Yeah, why that, David?
Share it. Send it out to the world. Launch it.
Oh,
Let it be.
I thought, share, I would have thought you had made it S or something.
Or
But
just do it with your fingers. Anyway,
I'll do some of my
David will do something with his finger, all right. Can y'all share this, please? So he will stop sending off airplane signals over there.
Or maybe take you to the pool.
That's not funny. I don't like that joke. So yesterday, I was telling about Remy and Rocco, and how did it come up? Oh, we had a thing on here yesterday called We're Here For You Wednesday, and it's where people write us in questions. And we had this really sweet guy write in questions about the fact that he's 34, I think, not married, but he's been dating a girl for a year. And he said that she's awesome, and he loves her very much. Like, she's his best friend, he loves her. But that there's not a ton of passion. But he thinks that's because they try to get all their passion tips from TV. They're watching TV and thinking that things have to be like it's on The Bachelor or, all this kind of stuff. And that's just not real life. And how did it get brought up, David?
I said, I can't.
Why don't you walk your small little petite self over here and put it between us so that you're close to my mama when you say what you said? Considering your mother watches this every day.
Does she really?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Faith.
So tell him.
So he was saying, I don't feel like we have much passion. And they've been together like a year. And I said, I can't really relate to that. We definitely had passion. And Melissa went, you said we had passion.
He did use past tense.
And I
Had
said,
passion.
I was referring to the beginning like he was talking about. I said, don't talk about us not having passion. Just last week we were in the pool and you were afraid the neighbors were going to see it.
I knew that would take her a second. Please go back later and watch that face.
But you don't have any neighbors except Mother.
My granny and my Meredith can see right across the pond. And she's working from home.
Okay, well.
She probably clocked out that day.
We had pictures in the family page yesterday of people that have.
So yesterday on our family page, on our private family membership page, this idiot in our group had taken a picture of David and I. They have taken a picture of David and I, and they have laminated it. And they take it on vacations with them and take pictures because David and I were too broke to go anywhere. So they take pictures on vacations with us. And one of them took it out to a pool and took a picture of us by the pool. Now that is perverted.
Can we see it?
I'll take it to you, you to the family, but just so you know, I put you in the family for free.
Why didn't you tell me?
You haven't watched one thing. You haven't watched one thing I ever do.
That is not true.
How are you doing?
Fine.
How are you feeling?
Well, I can't run no races today.
And that was going to happen for sure. Tell me what you think you've got.
I don't have it. It was just a 24-hour bug yesterday or something. I don't know. Just my stomach cramping and...
Were you in the bathroom?
I don't want to talk about that part. That's my business. And you ain't on my face page. You're not in my family.
You just said, and you ain't on my face page. Hey, I voted.
You did?
Yesterday. Yeah, I was going to tell you.
How did you do that? I thought it wasn't open yet.
No, early voting is open and you need to go.
It opened on Tuesday.
And I'm going to tell you something else too. I saw somebody there that you and I both know. I'm not going to say their name on here, a small town. She saw me and I saw her and she didn't speak one word to me. Walked right.
Her and her husband both looked the other way very quickly.
Yes, they most certainly did. Look, I did not know you saw them.
Oh yeah, I was waiting for eye contact. They didn't want eye contact.
They literally looked over at us and went, turned their head. And I didn't say anything to David because it upset me so bad, but David apparently was hoping they'd give us a look. I'll tell you about it later. But anyway, it's at the Angelina.
Santa Claus, though.
It's Angelina County Parks and Rec. It's there. It's only one place.
It's over at the Calvary Baptist Church.
Yes. I didn't know that.
And it opened yesterday?
No, it opened a couple of days ago.
Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
But when you get there, there's a long line around the building. But that line moved fast, like very, very fast.
Okay. Yeah.
We were in and out in probably 45 minutes. But you see the line and you think it's so long, I don't want to do it. But when you get inside, they have a ton of voting places. So it really goes fast. But I voted and I got really emotional and got in the car and started crying at, isn't that crazy?
Why'd you get emotional? Well, I mean,
It's an important year. My heart has been torn in a million different ways. And as I got up to I'm getting emotional right now talking about it, but I'm on estrogen. So,
okay.
But I got up there and literally, they're saying hormones. I know. But I got up there and had been praying in my heart that I would make a right decision, you know? But when I got up there, all I could think about was that I get to make one.
Yeah.
You know? And I know that's so silly right now, and I'm sorry that I am so hormonal, but I just felt the overwhelming in my prayer, I just felt like God was, but you get to make a vote. Like, you get to cast one. Do you know how many people don't get to cast one? You know how many countries fight for this kind of privilege? I'm so sorry I am crying, y'all. But Calvary Baptist Church on Highway 94. It's not Highway 94. You got the wrong church. But anyway, I just felt so honored that I even got the chance to vote. You know, so.
I agree.
Are you going to vote?
I am. Well, yes.
Well, I know, but I didn't know. I know you too, and you see a line and you're like, I'll come back. But don't stay, because this may be the shortest it's going to be. You know.
And it was safe. They had everybody sit. That was part of the reason the line was so long. It was 6 feet apart. Everybody was masked. They had sanitizer. They give you like a little thing to touch, so you're not actually touching anything.
I actually, when I walked out, she goes, "Do you want some hand sanitizer?" I said, "I haven't touched one single thing but my own hands." I mean, you literally do not touch it. You'll see what I mean when you get there. You don't even touch the ballot box. It's crazy. So and everybody's required to wear a mask. It's I don't know if they're required, but they did. I did. So you'll feel safe there. Okay, so
we have a lot of people watching for the first time. I'm seeing.
I'm so glad that you guys are watching. This is my mom, Annette, and she's not always here, but she is here today. She's being kind of quiet, but she's here today. And my mom and I are about to talk to you guys on a fun thing that we're going to do called Thursday Things. And it's where every Thursday we are going to bring to you our favorite things. And when I think about y'all, I am a product junkie, and I got it natural. You have never seen more products in a person's house or bathroom than this one right here. So I'm going to bring you every Thursday my favorite things. We're going to talk about Thursday things. So I gave you a warning. Have you been thinking?
I have been thinking, but I don't have a picture or anything to show, like to hold it up, like you've got some things here. But yeah, I've thought of some things because, you know, I'm nearly 70 years old, and there's things that are true and things that are not. And 9 out of 10 things don't do what they say they do. So when you find one that really does, you know, nobody can sell you on anything like a housewife, you know, or
Right.
my mother. And yeah, I have several.
Okay, good. Well, I'm going to get us started because I do have something to hold up, and then we'll go to her, and then we'll go to me, and if she has something else, great. And again, they run in the internet. They know what to do. They can look it up. Why does she look so fab at almost 70? I don't know.
Oh, good Lord. Somebody's wanting to be in the family.
I have
you.
always told her that she has good skin. My mother has very tight skin on her face. I was going to say in most areas. I'm not going to lie. You've got a little bit going on right here.
No kidding.
Okay, you're almost 70. Look at your face.
Oh, speaking of, one of my favorite things.
Okay, don't tell us yet. Okay, the first thing I want to show you guys is every time I do my hair with this particular, I did it this morning, and people have already been saying, Melissa, we love your hair. How did you do that? Now, I will admit that I actually use this product more in the summer because I don't know why. It kind of, I didn't put a lot of product in it today because it's like 2-day-old hair. But you can put some product and some oils in it that will kind of give it a little bit of a beachy look, which is easier to do with long hair than with short to get that long, lustrous, beachy look. So I don't know. I just tend to like it a little better in the summer than in the fall, but I especially use it on day-old hair. Really kind of gives it some vavoom, and I'm just going to show y'all about it, okay? So here's what it is. I used it this morning. It's something. I know. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, okay? I ordered it off of Amazon, and I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. But this has the ability to, it's not heated up or anything, but you can put it in your hair like this, and your hair is going to kind of go down, right? Or you can put it in like this, and your hair is going to kind of kick out. So you can do it where the wave goes up or where the wave goes down. And let me tell you what to do. You section your hair off. You put one section at the top, you put one section at the bottom. all along the bottom, you do it where it kicks out, okay? Then that second layer of hair, you do it where it goes under. So it's gonna give it a little more volume. I took a picture, so this is,
You remember what the brand is?
I'm getting it, pulling it up right now. So it is not a name brand, like a Revlon or whatever. But if you guys want to screenshot this, can you see it? Screenshot this. It's $30.95. I ordered it about a year ago. Can y'all see it? I'm so sorry.
What's it called?
Well, hair curling iron 3-barrel wand. It's the 26 millimeter. And the reason I tell you that is because you're going to see a ton of curling wands, 3-barrel on Amazon. It's a 26 millimeter. It has 551 reviews and they're almost all 5-star. There's tons of 5-star. So that's why I went with it. But the brand is called Dophior.
I just posted it.
Dopheur, Dophior. I don't know. It was recommended to me by someone, and I loved her hair, and I loved how she kind of pulled it back. And also another cool thing, when you do your hair like this, and so it's going to be big, I will take just pieces and just start pulling them back, and it just kind of gives it a really cute, messy kind of look. It's not going to be for everybody's hair, but I really like this. It heats up to 2 different temperatures, either 180 or either 210. I always do 210. I mean, let's just burn it. It's just hair. $30.99. And so I got that at Amazon, and that is one of my Thursday things. I really, really like this. Oh, David put a link to it. All right. That's one of my Thursday things. What is one of yours?
I have a problem, and that's what I was going to say when she was talking about my skin, but under my eyes every morning, and you can still see it some, but every morning, my dad's eyes were always kind of, dark spots under my eyes. And the only coverage I've ever used that is coverage, is Estee Lauder that goes under the eyes.
You have used that
I have
forever.
used it. Well, a lot of the reasons she talks about me having a lot of product is because I'm allergic to so many things, especially that touch my skin. So I may buy a product and then I can't use it or whatever. But once I find something that works and I'm not allergic to it, and that's one of them. I've used it for.
Any particular, is it Estee Lauder? Well, you were using it when I was a teenager going through your makeup. So.
And I don't use any other Estee Lauder products like that. I mean, I may use some, but they're not have-to-haves,
What is
On
it?
at night or in the morning?
Estee, is it an Estee? Are you saying it's a concealer wand?
It is a concealer wand.
So she's not saying it's a treatment for under
Oh,
eyes.
no.
It's a concealer
Yeah,
for under eyes.
Right. Or for bad places on your face, whatever.
Is it called, what's Estee Lauder what? Do you know what it's called? Like long wear, or I wonder if they have several different ones. I don't know.
I can't remember that.
That's okay.
They put it in French.
It is a They also put it in 0.1 font.
Oh,
What
I
in
know.
the world?
What are they thinking?
I literally have to say, Remy, read me how many minutes this conditioner is supposed to sit on my hair. I cannot read it.
I do the same thing.
So an Estee Lauder concealer.
I've tried others, and there are some that are good, but there's none that stay on all day.
That's a biggie.
That's a huge one. When you get hot and sweaty or whatever, a lot of them just start running, and some of them are just too thin. Mm-hmm. And this stays on good.
Okay, good, perfect. So just so you guys know, Thursday Things is not at all going to be hair and beauty and makeup. It's not at all. I say that knowing I'm about to pull out something that is hair and beauty and makeup, but it's not. I mean, we're going to talk about favorite recipes that we just tried that are killer, and I got to tell y'all about them. I have one thing next week that is something I put in my bath. I cannot wait to tell y'all about it. I swear it's new out on the market, but maybe it's not. But Meredith told me about it, and I ordered it, and now I'm telling everybody
What
about
is
it.
it?
I'm not telling you until next week. You're in the family. It's really, really good. Okay, so what is it, baby?
Oh, I was gonna try to put it up.
Oh, you're so sweet. Look at him.
One of those.
Oh, double wear. Yeah.
Estee Lauder
double
Stay
wear.
in place double wear.
Which one though? That one or
I use this one.
Stay in place double wear.
This one right here is it's made a little bit different, and it has more nourishing botanical extracts, as you can see. But this is the one that stays on all day long.
okay, I'll put it.
Estee Lauder Stay in Place. Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Estee Lauder Stay in Place. All right. She puts Amy Mitchell, I swear. Somebody comment, please, so that Amy Mitchell's post will go away. Comment. I need somebody else to comment. I need one more person, so it will go away. I'm covering it up for my mother. People are being dirty. There we go. Okay. And it's Amy Mitchell, and she's a family member in our family, and she's filthy, and I love her. Somebody said, Melissa, I love your hair color. It makes your eyes pop. Thank you. You and your mother are beautiful. That's so nice. Thank you. Kathy Saligay just jumped on.
Kathy? Hi, Kathy. I was just thinking about y'all this morning.
She had to say that. Maybe she wasn't. Maybe she was.
I
Maybe she
really
wasn't.
was.
Jordan! What, David?
Do you know someone that needs a concealer? Share this with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next thing I want to show you guys, and my last thing, I want you to have one more as well. I just discovered it. Now, here's the deal. I do a lot of makeup tutorials, and by a lot, I mean I've done 3. And the last couple of times I've done them, I have been using the It CC Cream Foundation. And I like it. Do not get me wrong. I like it. But a couple of weeks ago, I went out of town with my oldest and dearest girlfriends, and we're all in our mid-40s. And we went to Sephora, and they let us know that the reps were there for a brand new brand that was releasing in America, because it's been in the UK. And it's been on the Sephora website, but never in stores. But it was releasing that weekend in the Sephora stores, and so they had reps there. And it was made for, especially for like this middle-aged kind of look that that we got going on, and when we sweat. Y'all, I love it so much that sometimes I put makeup on even though I know I'm not going anywhere, because it's just, I'm so impressed by it. I know that's stupid, and I don't do it a lot because I want to save it.
Well, what is it? A cleaner?
Because it's
toner,
expensive.
or what?
I have it on right now, and when I tell you, and y'all maybe looking at my skin and being like, her skin don't look great, but you should see how much I put on. I mean, I put on half a teaspoon. I mean, the littlest squirt, and it just goes everywhere. I have on almost no concealer at all. I mean, I literally took a little concealer and I used Maybelline and just did like that. It just covers so well. I begin and end with their setting spray. Okay, they suggest you begin and end with it. Now, they suggest you begin and end with it because you're going to run out of it quicker and they're going to make money. The brand is called Charlotte Tilbury. It's this is their Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray and the Airbrush Flawless Makeup. You guys, it is not cheap.
Is that foundation?
This is foundation, and it is not cheap, but I had saved up my money because I knew we would be going to Sephora that weekend, and I didn't know what I wanted, but I love it. I love it so very, very much.
Why?
When it says flawless, it is flawless. And the other thing that has been happening lately, the It CC Cream, which is much less expensive, but still a great product, covers my face very well. But it tends to leave my face a little bit tacky through the day, a little bit sticky. So therefore, if I sweat, I feel like I'm sweating it off. Now, maybe I'm not, but I feel like I am because it's always a little bit tacky. But do you feel my face right now? How dry? Mm-hmm. That's what I want. I want my makeup to go on and stay on and dry. I don't want it to feel sticky. And this, I put this on. As soon as I get full coverage, I spray it with this. And I give it about 5 minutes, and I feel like that makeup just sticks to my face. And then I do my bronzer, and then I do my eyes, and then I spray one more time. And I absolutely love this set. I didn't buy it as a set, by the way. It's separate. So I have the same foundation. It's not what I had hoped. What? I have to add some moisturizer. Okay, Michelle Hutton says it's too thick. I do not like thick. I'm telling you guys, use a little bit. There's no possible way that this will not last me 2 years. Now maybe it shouldn't. Should you throw your makeup out? I use so little, and I put it on a really great brush and brush it all on. So it doesn't feel thick to me at all. In fact, I tried Cover FX, which is something from Sephora that they recommended. I tried this a year or so ago. I hated it because it was so thick. But it's called Charlotte Tilbury.
Someone said that the tackiness comes from within. It's not the
Airbrush Flawless.
There you go.
Okay, Airbrush Flawless. And yes, maybe my makeup's not tacky. Maybe my heart is.
Well, I don't put on mine with a brush. I didn't know you could put liquid foundation on with a brush.
That's really best to do that or the Beauty Blender sponge. But I have found this brush, it's an It brush. I got it at Ulta. And it's angled, and I put my little bit of foundation, and then I rub it all over my face, right? And then after it's covered all my face, I take the brush and I hit my face, and it kind of puts it in those pores like you would it's really, really
and
good.
then you spray your face with that.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
What shade is that?
Now I use shade 5. They come in numbers. So this is 5. Cool 5. Cool 5.
I put a link on the Sephora for all the shops.
Sephora.
Sephora for all the shops.
Sapporo is a Japanese beer that you drink when we go get sushi.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Cool 5. Cool 5 is what I use. I would like to try this on you.
Well, not today, but...
Well, not today. But I'm saying to see if you like it.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, I need to get you makeup brushes. You told me that one time, and I should have got them for you last Christmas. But nice makeup. You've got to stop using those little bitty things that come in eyeshadow. Those little bitty sticks. You got to stop using those.
Why?
Nobody uses those anymore but you and Melba. Okay. Lisa Morrissey. It's called Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless. David put up a link. Okay. Last Thursday thing is coming from my mama.
Uncle Ben's rice. There's other rices out there.
First of all, isn't that politically incorrect?
I thought they were changing.
I thought they were changing it.
Why would they change?
I don't know.
All I know is I've used other rice and it's fine. It's okay. But if you want the best rice, and it turns out flawlessly every time.
Really?
Really.
Mother, I'm going to tell you a secret that you
Long grain rice. Don't get the,
I'm going to tell you a secret you don't know about me.
What's that?
I've never made rice where it's turned out. Not ever.
That's why.
It is either I overcook it or I undercook it. I don't know what is going on.
I don't understand that. You grew up with me fixing rice, at least because of your dad, once a week or twice a week.
I can't fix it. I don't know what's going on there, but you're telling me Uncle Ben's above all. Have you tried the really nice rices that are in those little white containers?
And I'm telling you, they're all okay. Even the boil in the bag, thing, I've used it because I had to,
Because she had to.
Well, I've had
You
to.
will use it.
It
But-
must be hard though because aren't rice cookers a big deal now?
Rice cookers are a big deal.
Somebody just said,
Get a rice cooker. You need a rice cooker. What?
I've never used a rice cooker to make rice, but I guess if you have one, you can use it. But
Now, I'm going to tell you what.
all I need
Is
is
it just
another.
like an Instapot or is there something even more specific?
Autumn Morris has got us all beat. She said she married a Mexican, so she learned how to make rice. I need a rice cooker.
Well, your daddy being from Louisiana, I had to learn how to make rice, and I learned from my mother-in-law, and she never had a rice cooker either.
Somebody just said they love Success rice. That's not going to work.
I've never used it, but I have used other products, and like I said, they were fine. Like some things don't show as much. Some that you use that are off-brands or whatever, it doesn't show in some things. Like if you were making gumbo, you might not notice the rice so much, but if you put them in a bowl side by side, you'd notice.
One of Remy Radke's favorite meals of all time is my mother's chicken gumbo. Like if she said, if I said we're going to go to Noni and Poppy's to eat, Noni wants to know what you want, it wouldn't be a question. Her chicken and rice. Her chicken gumbo.
I haven't fixed that in a while.
You haven't fixed it in a while, so see you tonight at 7. You only think we're kidding. Listen, guys. Oh, David has something that he wants to do. But Mom, before we go, we're about to go, I want you to tell people how important it is that they support your girl and they join the family membership.
Well, wouldn't that be a little hypocritical when I've never seen it?
No, because they listen to my podcast, which you don't even know the name of.
Well,
But you should tell them that I'm a wonderful person and that I do good work and that I'm really good with people. Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's take this a better angle. How about you tell
Hey,
them...
why do I have to browbeat it out of her?
How about you tell them how much they would enjoy talking to your son-in-law every morning?
well, I love talking to my son.
Oh my God, I asked for one thing and didn't get it. I asked for you to give me 1 ounce of support and I didn't get it. He comes and sits down, you're like, I love him. I've always loved him.
Well, I do, and here's another thing I was going to say. I don't know what you offer on the family thing, but I would think it sounds like something that everybody would like if they like you, but not everybody does.
Every weekday, they get to join us for Rise Radke, 30 to 45 minutes every weekday, and then once a week, Melissa sits down, she records her podcast live, so they get to talk to her before and after and everything, get to see that.
Okay.
And they get that. They get all that plus an amazing community and lots of other behind the scenes for $8.99 a month. And they get
You're
incredible
supposed to.
membership
Cool.
site.
You're supposed to make King Ranch chicken for them. I've asked.
Oh, I thought you meant today. And I was going, well, don't have a bird.
Oh, no. I've asked, and you said you would.
I know.
In fact, she even said, I'll put one in the oven so it'll be ready, and then I'll make one, and then I'll put it in the oven. Like, ta-da! But if you guys noticed, my mother just said that you would enjoy the family membership if you enjoy me, but not everybody does. But she praised David. I used to tell David, you're like Moses when you come down here to Texas and visit my family. Everything you touch turns to gold. They love you. You can do no wrong. My granny used to send letters to me when we were first married. My granny did. And I've saved them my whole life, so I'll always have them. But in them, she would always say, how are you treating your husband? You should treat him better. He's so good. Do you know how good he is?
He's grinning back here.
I know he is.
Well, Faith Radke and BJ Radke did something right.
Oh, my God.
They did.
Something.
They did something I didn't do.
You are full of it. You love me. I'm your best friend.
I know it.
Talk about it. Talk about how good it is to have a friend like me.
I'm not.
Why? Talk about me.
You're going to therapy once a week for this voice, and they tell you to talk in your inside voice, but no, you scream.
I'm not screaming. What I'm doing is I'm screaming out inside for a little love.
Oh, Lord.
She goes to therapy once a week for that.
I go to
too.
therapy another once a week too, but it's about you.
I have one more thing.
What? I better be it. It better be a Thursday thing that's your favorite, and it better be me.
Well, it's not.
What?
I have never thought I would like shepherd's pie. It sounds like an old recipe that some mother made back in the Swiss.
Yeah, like she didn't have anything in her kitchen, so she just threw
Right.
it all in the pot.
But your daddy, anytime we go anywhere where they offer it, they could offer filet mignon or, pot roast or whatever. He gonna go for the shepherd's pie. So finally the other day,
That's odd.
I know.
Like a specific recipe or just...
No, he just likes shepherd's pie. And I always thought it just looked like ground meat with potatoes on top of it or something. But there's this girl that's real pop, and I don't know her name. See, I could have looked all that up.
Well, I hope it's not his British cook that he likes so much, Nigella.
She makes shepherd's?
Did she make shepherd's
No.
pie with her bosoms hanging out?
No. But this lady made a recipe, and it was very easy.
Just so you remember, you're making me Google it.
I'm making you Google what?
Her, I guess.
Nigella.
Bosomy shepherd's pie.
Nigella's.
Look, okay.
Well, if you have a husband or kids that just like meat and potatoes, that's your go-to. And it's simple, but there's a lot of seasonings in it. And it was delicious. They ate the whole thing.
You made it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you found a
Day
recipe.
before yesterday.
But you don't know her name.
No, but I can look it up if you'd have given me a warning that we were going to do
I
this
put
today.
Alton Brown's his name.
Oh,
Alton
David, my God.
I don't know.
Is it Pioneer Woman?
No. It's
I always just look up
it's
what
not
she made.
any of the national known, but she's probably, she's got a Facebook blog.
Maybe it's Ina Garten. Remember when Dad told you? He wished you would treat him more like Ina treats Jeffrey.
Cooking 24/7.
Cooking 24/7. It's always Jeffrey's favorites, and she'll feed it to Jeffrey. And we were in a hotel. We were in a hotel once, and it was on, and my dad came out of bed, and he goes, Annette, that's what I'm asking for. She's feeding Jeffrey his favorite cheese.
Oh, Lord.
Can't you just treat me more like Jeffrey? Okay. Anyway, that is it for.
I have something. I came over here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh.
Okay. A lot of y'all yesterday might have caught Melissa doing the streamer live where she records her podcast
Are you going to tell them about this weekend? I want to tell that.
this weekend.
About what I'm doing.
Oh, that's next weekend, but no.
That's this weekend.
So anyway,
God, it's next weekend.
Melissa's new podcast came out today. It's Streamer, where she reviews all things streaming. This week's episode, she talks about The Lie and
Wilderness of Error.
A Wilderness of Error. That's one of yours if you hadn't seen it.
True crime
But
documentary.
Anyway, here's the deal. So a lot of you saw that yesterday. For our family members, we love you guys. For people that saw it yesterday, we love you guys. Here's the deal. Every single one of you, I want you to go to your podcast player that you watch. I just put a link, a bit.ly link, bit.ly/streamer. That takes you straight to Apple Podcast, or you can go to thestreamer.com, and it'll show you Spotify and Stitcher and all kind of Android options. But I want you to go right now. I want you to subscribe or follow. I want you to download every episode if you haven't already been, and take a picture of the podcast. Take a picture of the podcast and that you're following or subscribing. Post it on your page, and be sure to tag Melissa. Okay?
Don't tag me. I got a lot going on today.
Tag Melissa, and I'm going to pick three people, and we're going to give you a free month of the Radke Family membership.
What the? No!
So,
no!
Listen.
That's $24 I can have in my pocket.
Oh, you're not very good with math either, Bobby. So, listen, if you've already watched it, it doesn't matter. I want you to go to your podcast player, subscribe, take a picture of that, post it, and tag us. We'll pick three people, and you'll get a free month of the Radke membership.
That sounds pretty cool.
It does.
Kim, you missed it. Kim just said, I tried to watch The Lie and I turned it off halfway through. I'm telling you, you missed it. Please get back in there. Please get back in. Who just told me it was $26.97?
Somebody that knows math.
No, I thought it was this weekend that I got to give you all the great news. I'm going to go ahead and give it to them anyway. Another reason why you should join the family membership. Guess what I'm doing next weekend? I thought it was this weekend. Next weekend.
Keep up.
I am interviewing someone for my podcast, for my streamer podcast, Nate Bargatze.
The guy that's blowing up? The guy that was on Jimmy Fallon?
Mother's Day, you came over and we watched the Tennessee Kid.
Yeah.
I am interviewing him.
Well, great. I love him.
I love him. He is so awesome, and so I'm interviewing him, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to meet him. I'm pretty sure we're going to have chemistry.
I'm pretty sure she's barking up the wrong tree there.
So I'm really excited about that. So that's going to be on our podcast. But anyway, that's it for today. We kept y'all long.
People are actually asking, where is the commercial today?
I don't have one for today. Have you ever tried a drug let me finish. Called Famimberzic.
Never even heard of it.
It's supposed to help with anxiety, like loneliness, depression, vaginal dryness, chin hairs, like facial hairs. It's called Famimberzic. You've never heard of it?
No.
You should look into it.
Why should I?
Because you
It's a cure-all.
don't want to be left alone. You want to have Famimberzic, which is short for family membership.
Let me get this one right here.
Oh, God, mother.
You ought to be using.
Just for that, I'm going to breathe in your face.
Are those my glasses that
No,
I've been looking all over for?
no, these are mine. These are peepers.com, the Oprah collection.
Oh, brother.
All right. Have a great day. We will see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow is Shout Out Friday. So please send your shout outs to Melissa at melissaradke.com. We'll shout out your anniversary, your kid's birthday, your birthday, whatever it is. Just send it to us, Melissa at melissaradke.com, and we'll do personalized shout outs. We also open things on Fridays. So that's always fun because we get to open things that people send us that maybe is a business that you just started or whatever. So anyway, tell my mama bye.
Bye.
Okay? Love you guys. See y'all tomorrow.
See you guys.
Bye.